Hello, beautiful souls. Renee Lennox from Holistic Groove. And now that we're in this spring season, I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about 10 things that I have noticed over the last 8 years working as a holistic healer that are acting as weeds that are holding people back from blooming and becoming the most magnificent version of themselves that their souls came here to be. So the first weed I've noticed is trapped emotions. Every client that comes in after a Reiki session, I always muscle test them to see if they have any trapped emotions that need to be released from various different traumas that they dealt with. And I also test to see if they have any heart walls built up for protection, which a lot of people have. And once we release those using emotion code, it is amazing. It opens you up to the greatest love and joy that you can experience. So that's the first weed. The second weed is limiting beliefs. I also test people to see if they love, honor, and appreciate themselves, if they know their self-worth, their self-value, if they know that they're enough, or are they believing limiting beliefs that somebody put into their mind back ages ago that is untrue and that they're still believing to this day. So for limiting beliefs, I like to use either Psych K or Theta Healing. They're both phenomenal modalities for helping with limiting beliefs, but your subconscious would tell me which one of those modalities are best for you. Now, the next 4 weeds are the 4 R's, and they are regrets, resentment, rejection, and revenge. These 4 are very powerful and hold so many people back. They keep them stuck in the past instead of stepping into their power and moving forward. And they're also potentially hurting themselves physically, because if you're holding on to rejection, you're potentially hurting your lungs or your colon. And if you're holding on to anger and resentment and bitterness associated with any regrets, resentment, or revenge, you're potentially hurting your liver and gallbladder area, which you don't want to do. So for the 4 R's, I also use either Psych K, Theta Healing, or Body Code can also help with these things. But again, your subconscious will tell me the exact modality that's needed for your situation. Then the 7th weed is needing to forgive someone to set yourself free. I have so many clients that are having a difficult time forgiving someone and holding on to that anger and bitterness, and it's like them drinking poison and expecting that other person to suffer, and they're living their best life, and the only people that are suffering is the person that is unable to forgive them. So it's really, really important that you bless and release the people who have hurt you to set yourself free. You don't have to condone what that person did. You don't have to have a relationship with that person, but it's really important to bless and release them to set yourself free. And the next weed is giving and receiving ratios off. This is the 8th weed. I see this so much, especially with chronic givers who are just giving to such a point of depletion that sometimes, unfortunately, they wind up getting sick because they're never filling their cup up and just depleting themselves. So you don't want to get to that point where you wind up getting sick and then finally loving yourself up. Make sure you're balancing those giving and receiving ratios. And the ninth weed is your chakras being imbalanced. We have the 7 spinning vortexes of energy in us, the chakra system. And when those energy centers are off, you are not going to be at the top of your game. So I highly recommend a beautiful Reiki session that is a massage for your soul. It sparks the divine in you and reminds your body how to heal itself. It's a slice of heaven. You'll love it. It's so relaxing and so healing for your mind, body, and soul. And then the 10th weed is nervous system dysregulation. I can't tell you how many clients are walking around in a constant fight or flight state with their nervous system. So that's another thing that Reiki is so powerful for. It can reset and regulate your nervous system to where you're in a rest and digest mode instead of fight or flight. So they are the 10 weeds that I see that are holding so many people back from putting their crowns on and stepping into their power. So if your inner garden is in need of some energetic weed whacking this spring, please reach out to me and schedule a nice relax, reset, and renew session. And let's get you blooming again. So if you need more information, check out my website at www.holisticgroove.com or call or text me at 215-850-3628. And I am sending you love and light and many blessings, and I hope to see you soon.